Hello and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's a special kind of video. It's the video you asked for. It's the deep dive for the Giggle. Plus we're going to get Gamerbuddy015's thoughts on the Giggle itself and basically all three specials. First we'll start off with that. What was your thought on the Star Beast?
It was really good. I actually liked the beginning of it with it wasn't like aliens.
Yeah. With the meat, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I liked it because it had more action than the
Yep. And what was your thoughts on Wild Blue Yonder?
Honestly, it felt like it dragged on, but it was still good.
And finally, your thoughts on the Giggle.
I liked it. I think it would be my second one because the first one was good. I liked it. I don't know what else to say.
I like the Giggle a lot. Of course, we're going to get in the deep dive spoiler territory as we always do. This is the first deep dive. So in the deep dive, we get into spoilerific territory. But here's the spoilerific territory that I want to get into. First of all, I love Neil Patrick Harris's portrayal of the toy maker. I love the fact that he actually did the marionetting and he did the juggling because he can do all that and he can change his voice. And I love that he did the dancing because he can do all that too because he's a multi-talented, multifaceted actor. But let's talk about the elephants in the room. Let's talk about the bi-generation. The fact that we now have two in-universe doctors. We have David Tennant's 14th Doctor now available to play with. And we have Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor now available to play with. I like the I like the idea of bi-generation if they explore it going forward. If it's a one-off thing just to explain why we still have David Tennant on call and we have Ncuti Gatwa being the Doctor going forward, then it will be a kind of a fuzz boom kind of thing. But for me, it was a huge plus as long as they expand on it and make it part of the lore and make it and tell the backstory. I know Russell T Davies, the showrunner, said we are going to find out in a future story why indeed fact Ncuti Gatwa's TARDIS is the original TARDIS. The one now with the wheelchair ramp, it's finally accessible. Thank God. We'll just say that. And shout out to Theres, because they now call it the Theres ramp on set, because he's the one that basically gave Russell T Davies the idea to make the chair accessible, or to make the TARDIS accessible. I was always a proponent of just getting a levitating chair. I still want a floating chair. One that can hover, a hover chair that I can just avoid steps. But it was amazing. What was your thoughts on the bi-generation?
It was interesting. It was
the first time in 60 years they've ever done it, and the only thing you can say is it was interesting.
I liked it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it was super interesting. It was super tight. I love that Mel is going to be back in canon. I love that she finally got to come home. I love that she finally got to show off her computer science degree, and she's a major part of the unit. I love Ruth Madeley's Shirley Ann Bingham. I think she fits right in, and she doesn't let her disability stop her. Like I said in my Star Beast spoiler-free review, I thought it was funny that they kind of made her disability a reason, kind of an asset, because she didn't get controlled by the crazy psychedelic sun in that way, like the people that went up the steps did, because she couldn't go up the steps, so she was like, don't let me be the problem, go up the steps. And I kind of liked that, and to see her come back here and to see her know that she's going to be a recurring character in the show. It's just awesome because I love Kate Lethbridge Stewart, and I think Unit should have recurring cast members when Unit shows up. Because I think that's just amazing, and it adds continuity. And I loved the Toy Maker's Playhouse. I thought the cinematography and the computer-generated graphics were just top-notch. To me, the Giggle felt the most like a special because it felt the most grandiose. It felt the most important because the world was literally in balance. And I like how they balanced the history of John Logie Baird in the first image he projected on TV being Stooky Bill the puppet. That was actually historically accurate. It didn't laugh, but it did move its mouth. So that was actually historically accurate, and I liked that a lot. I loved, because in my theory on bi-generation is this. Bi-generation only happened because you heard the 15th Doctor say it was a myth, that it wasn't supposed to happen. But remember, when it happened, they were in the world of play. So that's my theory, is it only happened because they were in the world of play, the world where the impossible becomes possible. So you didn't see a regular or a natural regeneration because they were in the world of play when it happened. Remember, the Toy Maker was in charge of the gun that shot David Tennant's 14th Doctor right through the chest. So if that... You see what I'm saying? So to me, that's why it's a play. Now, I know there are the detractors there, because I know another channel, Nerdrotic, said that David Tennant birthed the 15th Doctor out of his penis. He did actually say that, but I totally disagree, because if you watch it, it starts... Come here for a second. It starts... I'm going to play like Shooty, because it starts kind of like he starts from in his shoulder and they push off from that way. Now, yes, the last push-off point happens to be the pelvic region, but he didn't birth him from the penis. So let's get that straight right there. And that tells me somebody that was just looking for a negative reason for the episode. I'm really super looking forward to Shooty's Doctor, because I did find out that Shooty's first Doctor was David Tennant's 10th Doctor, oh so many years ago. So he's a Doctor Who fan, and he looks like he's going to have fun and play the part. Not only act the part, but he's going to he's going to be more of a playful Doctor. So I can't wait to see that. Because I can't wait to have fun and go on adventures again. And of course, you know you're going to get a review of The Church on Ruby Road on the 27th of December, the Wednesday after Christmas. You guys know that's coming. You guys know that's upcoming. And that's how we're going to do that. But those are my deep dive thoughts on the Giggle. I loved that the unit tower looked like Avengers Tower. What was your favorite parts of the Giggle? What made you? Because you said it was your first or second favorite episode. I forget of the three.
That was second.
Okay, why was it your second?
I think what you explained, and then the cinematography was really good. It inspires me to shoot like that. And the color grading that I noticed was really good along the Avengers Tower. If you guys didn't know this, Gamerbuddy015 is going into video production as his career. Is that not right? Correct.
So that's why I like getting him on here to share that kind of perspective. But leave in the comments down below your spoilerific thoughts. And let me know politely. We can spark a positive debate, a discourse, and come to a mutual agreement on the episode. And let me know what you thought of the episode. But I thought it was truly, truly, truly amazing. Like I said in my spoiler free review. It was the only special to me that felt special because the stakes were the whole of humanity. And the Toy Maker, one of his arch villains that we hadn't seen for 60 years, because his original episodes where Michael Gough played the Toy Maker was actually lost in the annals of BBC Time, because they basically, from my understanding, they either lost them or they recorded over them, because that used to happen back in those days. But to me, it's still a 10 out of 10 popcorns. What would you rate the Giggle on the popcorn scale? One popcorn being your least favorite and 10 popcorns being the best episode you've ever seen.
8.
It gets an 8 popcorns out of 10 from him. I don't know what they're going to have to do to get a 10, but maybe the Christmas episode will get a 10. I don't know. It'll have to impress him. It's his scale. We'll see. I'm going to try to see if he'll film the Christmas special episode with me, because he will be in the building. We're actually going to sit down Christmas night at some point and watch it together. So that'll be cool to live through that. But as you well know, normally I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy watching. I'll see you again soon. And peace.